everyone. In this video, I'll be walking you through my project on customer insights using Watson AI, where I analyze product feedback and visualize sentiment analysis. This project helps businesses understand customer sentiments based on product reviews, whether it is positive or negative. In this project, I have used Flask for backend, IBM Watson for sentiment analysis, Matplotlib for graph visualization, and HTML CSS for the front end. This is a web page of the project. Here, the user enter their name. Here, the product name, and here the feedback of the product. It is analyzed. Okay. See, this is a positive feedback, so it should show as positive. After submitting, the system processes their feedback and determines whether it is positive or negative. So let me submit. Yeah, see, it is showing as positive, so our system is working perfectly. Here we are having another option to view sentiment analysis graph. Let me view it. See, this is positive review, so it is showing only the positive review. Here we are having the another option to go back home, and let me give negative feedback. uh, okay, it should show as negative. Yeah, see, it is showing as negative. Now let me view the graph. See, yeah, it is working perfectly. Here this graph represents how many positive, negative reviews each product has received. Let me go back to home page. To use Watson AI for sentiment analysis, we first need to create an account on IBM Cloud. Just go to cloud.ibm.com and create an account there. Once created, log in and go to IBM Cloud Catalog and search for Natural Language Understanding. Click Create and choose a free plan for testing, that is light version. After creating the service, go to the Manage tab where you will find your API key and service URL. Copy those credentials as we need them in our Flask app. This is a Flask web application that collects user feedback on products, analyze sentiment using IBM Watson natural language understanding, and visualizes the sentiment distribution product for different products. Uh, Here I will explain step by step. Here we are using Flask to create the web application, and this is pandas for handling the CSV file, that is for storing feedback data, and this is matplotlib for plotting graphs, and this base 64 and IO is used for converting plots into image format to display on a web page. This Watson AI is used for interacting with IBM Watson NLU API to analyze sentiment. Here we are going to create a Flask application instance. Here the IMA authenticator, which authenticates the IBM Watson API. Here you need to give your API, which was created in the cloud account, and this natural language understanding initializes the Watson NLU client. and here the set service URL sets the endpoint URL for the IBM Watson API. Here you need to give your URL. Here this file is used to store your feedback. Uh, it is stored in the format that is .csv file. Here this analyzes the sentiment. You uses IBM Watson NLU to analyze sentiment for the given text, and which extracts and returns the sentiment label, that is whether it is positive or negative. Okay, here the get request which renders the index.html page, and the post retrieves the username, product, and feedback form. Here the analyze sentiment calls calls to analyze the sentiment, and which saves the feedback to .csv file, that is feedback underscore data dot csv, and the data which is there in the .csv file will be in the format of JSON with the username, product, and sentiment. I will show that. uh, Username, product, feedback, and here the sentiment. Here the sentiment graph which renders the feedback data from the CSV file, and which groups the data by product and sentiment, and plots the bar chart showing sentiment counts for each product, and here which converts the graph into an image using base 64 and sends it to graph.html for rendering. And finally, this part of the code which runs the Flask app in the debug mode. Okay, now let's run this. Go to terminal and just type python app.py, press enter. Okay, this warning, it's just a warning, ignore it, and press Ctrl and click on this link. Yeah, the web page is open. Thank you for watching this video.